Vishal and Manisha. What happened to your hair?
Oh my God. Yeah. You could tell who wanted to marry who.
So when you told your parents about you like each other, were everything else okay in the family? Was it?
Thankfully, yes.
Imagine you've got an opportunity to spend a whole day and a night with one of these beautiful actresses, and you got to choose, and you're going to be. Hello, welcome back on the Dav Ubhi Show, and I've got my wonderful, the famous Sharmas here with us today, and we're going to do something very, very fun and exciting now. We're going to play a game. It's a Mr. and Mrs. quiz game, and just before we start the game, I just want to show you these amazing pictures, and there you are.
Oh my
that
God.
is Vishal and Manisha. What happened to your hair?
Oh my God, guys.
How old were you there, both of you?
25 and
24.
Oh wow, you look so different. You look like, honestly, you look way younger. No, you look about 17 and 16 and 17, both of you.
Oh,
so young.
I was 16, 17.
Look how much you got on. Look at all the
I know, those
The heart with the flowers.
what you got on the head there on the top. It's like a
Yes,
tiara
the
thing.
Artist. No, she took some of the flowers and then she just created something that looked like a tiara.
Yeah.
From the flowers.
So can I ask you, how did you meet? Not the daytime. Okay. So would you like to share that a little
Yeah,
bit?
we met on Indian Tinder called Jatinder.
Did you? Called
Jatinder.
Tinder. Look at this. It's like your silver wedding.
Yeah.
So that was the
This is
reception.
Yeah.
You could tell who wanted to marry who. You could tell he was hostage in this.
You're smiling away. Mom's happy as anything, and Dad's like, oh no, what am I getting myself into?
So we met through friends at college.
Okay.
So we had some mutual friends at.
Look how serious he is.
I know he is. He's got
We just met through friends. And I saw him and I went, yeah, he's all right.
He's all right. Was it love at first sight? Was it? Oh, we'll leave those questions for later. Anyway, what year was this?
98.
Oh, 1988.
98.
Oh, 98. Okay. Wow, you guys look amazing. Honestly, I just. I don't know. I just feel like you look so young to be married there, but obviously it was okay at that time, wasn't it? But can you imagine Alicia and Akash now? I know. It's strange, isn't it?
But that was the average age. I think each generation,
Yeah.
the age shifts further and further forward. First it was 20s, and then you're 21. So around then, 24, 25, you'd finish your degree if you went to uni, and then it was like natural progression thing. You get married, what you're waiting for. Obviously, it's different now.
Yeah.
That's right in its own way. But back then, it was like, well, what are you waiting for?
So when you told your parents about you like each other, were everything else okay in the family? Was it?
Thankfully, yes.
That's amazing.
We do come from two different cultures, really. Even
Okay.
though we're Hindu, Vishal's from Punjab and I'm from Gujarat.
Okay.
So culturally, it's still very different.
It is, yeah.
And that is still.
They were so strict at that time then. You had to all have the background has to be online. You got to have the right goth and all this and that. And
Yeah, I mean, but for us it was more than that because our languages were
different, yeah.
Everything was different. So
yeah.
you can have the same faith, which is great, but that's not enough, is it? Language was different, food was different. But yeah, somehow.
I do love that picture though. It's a beautiful picture. So I'm going to leave that picture on for a little while because we're going to play a Mr. and Mrs. quiz. And Alicia's got all you have to do, it's very spontaneous. You can't think too long. You just got to point and tell me truthfully, honestly.
I say you all the answers, there you go.
And And if you're not being truthful, Akash is a truthful one. He'll just point and know it exactly. So we're going to be quite fast with this. Not that many, just straightforward. So who fell in love first? Who has a better memory? Oh, wow, okay. Who flirts more at weddings even now? Okay, who takes control of the TV remote and the power remote? What about this one?
I like that.
Okay. Who starts singing Bollywood songs and out of the blue and is usually off key?
George Michael.
I'm surprised because your dad is such a brilliant singer. You thought you would have learned something of it.
Stopped on his generation. Went over to her instead.
If I start singing, she actually gets in the action.
Does she? Okay, who is more dramatic when they're unwell and could win a full Oscar performance?
Okay.
Did you know that?
Man flu.
Who is the best listener?
Oh.
Yeah,
Really? And you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, who is more stricter with the kids when growing up? It's usually the moms. We have that responsibility, okay. Who says I love you more?
Me.
Who drives each other crazy? Gosh, can you be the honest one? Which one?
Drive each other crazy.
Okay, who's the first to apologise?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, Akash, you know them really well. That's it. That was fun, wasn't it?
That's good.
So imagine you've got an opportunity to spend a whole day and a night with one of these beautiful actresses, and you got to choose, and you're going to be.
Will you be going to my divorce ceremony?
No, you got to be. No, have fun with this, and please try and be honest as well. Okay.
Gosh, is better suited for this.
I can't play the game.
I can't do it with you because there's a name in there I can't use with you. So anyway, you ready? So out of these two, who would you choose? Madhuri? Okay, who would you choose out of these two? Remember, a whole day and a night.
This is the wrong person to play with.
Just choose.
Ronnie.
Ronnie, okay, Ronnie. Okay, so who would you choose out of these two? Ronnie, okay. Who would you choose out of these two? It gets better.
Ronnie.
Ronnie, okay. Who would you choose out of these two?
Still Ronnie.
Still Ronnie. Who would you choose out of these two?
Definitely still Ronnie.
Still Ronnie. Ronnie's a favourite.
So far.
Okay, we're nearly getting there. Who would you choose out of these two?
I'm Ronnie still.
Gosh, Ronnie's very popular.
Ronnie actually.
He's getting into this now. He's getting into this. Okay, out of these two?
Oh, back in the 70s. Still Ronnie.
Ronnie, okay. We're nearly there. Okay, who would you choose out of these two?
Ronnie.
Ooh, Ronnie's very popular. Out of these two, come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Still Ronnie.
Wow.
See you
He's just showing us.
Okay, now maybe this one.
Still
Ronnie?
There.
Mini show.
Oh, that's a good one. Well done.
Ronnie's in the back.
Even Sharon's face is on the
Rani's in the back. So these are rapid fire questions, so you have to answer very quickly, so you can't really think too much about this. So we're going to start with Mum first, okay? What's one thing Dad does that secretly annoys you?
Mumble. Mumble.
Okay. If your child rudely talks back at you in the 50s, 60s or 70s, what would happen next?
And then get a slap.
Get a slap, okay.
Don't talk half.
Okay, so be honest, did you ever use the line, what will people say in any decade? Or just...
No, but all our parents have.
Okay, but you haven't.
I haven't.
You never actually said, look, you can get...
Because I'm
Really?
so adamant I'm not going to
Do that.
me all my life.
That's brilliant. Okay, so which decade... So which decade do you feel you enjoyed the most and why? And which did you find the most challenging? And the reasons again why?
It's interesting. The best and the worst were the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
So the 50s and 60s because of how hard we had to work and how difficult the house was and all of that. But it was always my best because we really did have to talk. I had my kids to myself
Yeah.
and we had no distractions. So that was my best as well.
All right. That's cool. That is brilliant. So now, I'll give Dad a little break. We're going to ask Alicia, okay? These are same rapid fire questions. Who was your first crush?
Shah Rukh Khan.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not in that film, which one was it, when he's at the train station?
It's Kal Ho Na Ho.
That's the one, yeah. Okay, who's a drama queen in the family?
Totally me. It's me. I'd like to say it's someone else, but it's me.
Certainly, okay. Okay, so what's one thing Mum and Dad always say that makes your eyes roll?
Oh, that's a dad. You'd have to look at me. When I was younger, probably most things.
One thing that makes your eyes roll up.
Anytime I come to them and say like, oh, this hurts, or you know, I'm feeling under there, they'll just say, it's because you're on your phone too much, or you drink too much water, or you need to drink more water.
Really?
That's what gets me and makes me roll.
Oh my gosh. You guys going to go home tonight actually, so let's sit and talk about this. What's come up today. So if you're a parent today, what's 70s method you would secretly use?
Oh my goodness.
Drugs.
What do you mean 70s method?
So anything in the 70s, let's say, probably what would we be doing in the 70s methods? Eat, finish all your gobi. You can't leave the you can't leave the table till you finish all your food.
Yeah, finish your food.
They were very strict then because always, even at school dinners, not just at home, the school dinners were like almost prison wardens. I remember they used to force all these parsnips and food, and the food was so bland. I just feel like I was going to gag on them. So that's the 70s method.
In the 70s,
Yeah.
they would have said, you're not allowed to go outside and play with your friends.
That's
But
it.
in our day and age, we'd probably say, right, go outside now.
Go outside.
Don't sit on your phone.
That's what I mean. We try to do that, don't we? But they don't go out as much. We're forcing them to go out, and they don't go out now. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. What's the most surprising or hilarious thing you learnt about your family by watching the 70s footage?
They're actually very nice people. I think what came out of it, we actually get on very well, and we're a lot stronger as a family than
Got a lot in
perhaps.
common.
They're nice people. It's nice to actually talk to each other for once and not just be there.
So you change your perception about them, definitely. That's really good. You're brilliant. Absolutely. Okay, now this is for you, Akash. Quick. All right, got to be very quick with the answers. Have you ever been caught sneaking back late?
Never.
Because they don't go out.
That's all.
Our kids don't go out, that's why.
There's a Ringo camera on the front door. So
So which family member can do a dance-off?
what which family can do a dance off?
Yeah.
You would be the best in a
I'll
dance.
probably be the best. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Does Dad try to compete with you ever?
No.
Really?
I mean, he can, but no one can see him.
No, you did not see how good he was. He did a Santa Claus thing. Remember last year?
Oh, yeah.
He did the proper moves, and he was the best. He was called the Santa Pangra Santa. He was brilliant. Okay, the most embarrassing thing your parents ever did in public?
They're not very embarrassing in public.
Oh, thanks.
They're actually not too bad. I think we've just sort of become immune to it now.
Oh, okay. If you could think of anything, just make one up. What would it be?
Probably.
Dad calls us by his, like our pet names in public sometimes, and he'll like sing it to us across the way.
Does he?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay. So, what's one thing you can never say to your parents in the 70s?
We said, "Oh, I've got a girlfriend."
Oh, we couldn't use the words things like, obviously that time we think the swear words and just saying get lost or things like that. Ajkal kids, how rude they can speak to their parents. But the parents don't even acknowledge it. They just think, no, it doesn't matter. But those times we couldn't even say those words. Yeah. So were you ever scared to bring your school report home?
Yeah. Probably bad.
Really?
Yeah. I tried, I can't really get away with it though. Always on my case.
Okay. So what's something school kids take for granted now?
How easy it is. Wait until you get, once you grow older, you'll realise how much more work there is. Enjoy your youth, enjoy the laughter, enjoy the easy life. It just gets worse from it.
Yeah, John, I think we're so desperate about getting mature and older nowadays. We miss out on our younger days, like we saw at the Chai and Chat thing, how much we just wanted to be that little kid playing those games and everything. And they're just simple games, but we're having so much fun.
Yeah.
None of these electronic, technological stuff. It was just simple, basic games. And we miss out on that now. So, okay, Dad, for you. Okay, bell bottoms or kurta pajama what was your 50s or 70s swag?
Bell bottoms.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
You still got
Big
them?
flares and anything that made my legs look
So what were you wearing there?
those were more trousers.
They're more trousers, were they?
First
Yeah, you can tell from there.
Those are handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
But I prefer the bell bottom.
Oh, okay. Who spent more time in front of the mirror back in the days? You or your wife?
Actually, back then, me actually. Yeah, I just had this thing for wearing really crazy shirts and really looking good. So I'd get to school and college and I'd take a lot of time out in my
Really?
Yeah.
So what's the reason behind that? Appearance was very important.
It's not good, had hair. I had good skin physique, so yeah, it looked good.
I have to say you do look very dashing, very smart. Yes. So ever pretended to be asleep to avoid household chores? All the time.
Hasn't woken up yet.
Just woken up. Okay, I love this one. Can't wait to ask you this one. What's your secret talent no one knows about?
Oh, my son.
Any disco moves?
I have loads of disco moves.
Can you show us one now?
What's my secret talent that everyone knows about?
Dad is actually a George Michael impersonator.
Oh, come on. Tell me a little bit of a demonstration. Come on, quick, come on.
The weather's great.
You don't have to sing.
No,
You
my
can do the move.
dance.
Just do the move, go on.
I do the whole dance.
Can we have a quick look?
Stand up.
Come on.
Come on.
So it's the whole.
Okay, do it. Just take this moment. It's yours. The spotlight's on you.
I'll do the.
Spotlight's on you.
George Michael's dance.
Yeah.
He does the whole dance. So I'll sit there. And, this is, you talk about things that embarrass you in public.
Yeah.
It's this. I'll sit there, start doing the dance. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? So I'm doing George Michael. Like Lionel Richie's playing. What are you doing? I'm still doing my George Michael. That's the only dance moves I know. That's what embarrasses them. But I love it. I've been a fan of this since the 1980s.
Yeah, I think who hasn't been? I think we all have been. No, thank you. That was very good. Everybody, come on. He's a little bit embarrassed. No, you did a really good thing. Any other secret talent?
Oh God, I'm sure I have.
They don't know about.
Oh. No. Yeah.
Okay.
Rani Mukherjee, by the way.
Rani Mukherjee, obviously we've got to make sure your next interview, I have to get Rani Mukherjee on here. And Manisha. You're in the middle.
I'm watching it.
Dav Ubhi, Jeremy.
Jeremy's going to turn into that, isn't it? So compared to your own children, be honest now, okay? Were you naughtier than them?
Oh God, completely.
Completely.
Oh, completely, yeah.
Yeah.
My kids are angels.
They are. These kids, I mean, I think it's not just them, I think all our kids' generation, they operate between black and white.
Okay.
They go out to 5 in the morning, they go out to 5 in the morning. Our generation, my generation and me, operate in shades of grey. Everything's shades of grey. Even now, can you give me my precisely? 2 o'clock. And then she'll say, but it's 4 o'clock, Dad. I'm like, oh yeah, because it was, very, very straightforward. They're out till 5 in the morning. They're out till 5 in the morning. There's no ambiguities, So absolutely, I would say it was completely more naughty than these lot.
Really, I think it's like you say, you're the strict parent. So you kept them, the discipline was very obviously strong and focused with the kids. Yeah, but no, I think we still need one naughty one in the family. Come on, I'm sure he brings up all this excitement and...
They
and
purposely don't tell us all of the bad, like the naughty things they've done.
Take inspiration.
I'm sure you can get a lot of information from your granddad. I suppose your dad has a lot of your stories. I'll ask him next time I meet him. Some of the stories.
He tells them the stories around like
Does he?
Our parents tell us, but they won't tell.
No, it's amazing. So, okay, wonderful audience. We can have another short break. And after the break, we've got something very, very something unique and different that's never been shown on any chat show before. So see you straight after the break. Welcome back, the Sharmas. So glad to have you back. And I just cannot believe we just created history on the Dav Ubhi Show. Having guests coming all the way from 2050 to 2025, I just can't believe this is really happening. So thank you so much. And what I wanted to ask you, before we get into the other questions, you know, all this teleporting you do, all this, time traveling thing. And do you ever feel travel sickness?
all the time. Especially wearing white, it's not the best thing to do.
It's not the best thing to do, so you have emergency.
Okay. The amount of turqa beans I bring up every time I come back a couple of years.
So you still have your special gadget? Is that what you still use now?
Still, yeah. It's my trusty guide.
Oh, wow.
To make sure I can go to the right time of the year.
Right. I don't know whether you remember being with us when I interviewed in 2025 that time, and
Vaguely.
vaguely remember it.
Lots happened since then.
Lots happened since then.
We're busy grand sitting, it's 45 grand.
That's right.
It's really hard.
Oh, I just love honestly, the whites. This is what most people wear in 2050s.
It's the future, it's all about. All pollution is gone, these don't get dirty, and in fact, if I press a special button, they will change colour, but I'm not going to do that today.
So you'll decide to wear white all the time. So if you're wearing red, you'll wear red. If you wear blue, you'll wear blue. So that's what the new trend is in the 2050s. Wow, it's amazing. It just shows unity, love and connection through colours. Tell me, in the future 2050, do we have flying cars now? Does that actually stop the traffic jams on the M6 and on Stratford Road?
There's no flying cars. It's all teleportation now. We don't need to travel anywhere. We have a little booth in our lounge.
Yeah.
Just go in, but where we want to go, and we're automatically is taken there.
Really?
So that's why there's no pollution. There's no car pollution. It's all gone.
So if you want to go to Stratford Road now to go and get your groceries or anything, just teleport.
Stratford Road, all our food is manufactured. We have a food manufacturing device at home. Like remember back in 2025, you had the 3D modelling, like they used to make modelling. Now all the food is made. It's like a microwave. You just put in what you want and it just creates it there and then.
Really? Because that was my next question. I was going to say, do you still do home cooking? Don't you miss? Because
I don't need to do anything anymore. I just dream it and I can.
Really?
On demand.
So all those from, remember in the 50s, 60s, and you had this obviously your biggest problem was the kitchen. So now you don't have a kitchen?
I think we learned that, you don't need to work as hard as you did then.
Yeah.
So the future has, you've got clever young children who have created a bright future for us all.
You don't need to cook. If you want chole bhature, you go on the teleporter and you go straight to Amritsar, and within seconds you bring fresh one back in your room. You can have it.
So that means, what about if you're teleporting everywhere? That means there's no planes. So if you want to go to the Maldives, and you can just go just like that.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
So what's happened to all the cars and planes? And they're just like in museums.
Net zero
In museums.
we achieved net zero by 2030.
Purpose the battery used for construction. We don't need combustion engines anymore now. So all the metal from the cars and lorries, road declared. There's a lot more open spaces now, a lot more greenery. Motorways, I don't even remember what motorways anymore now. It's all grass, now it's all green. And
Really? Gosh, you guys.
M40 is a park now.
Is it?
Canal Park all the way to London.
Is it? Okay, so this is from Akash and Alicia. Schools, do they still exist?
It's all via headset now. Put a headset on and then you go to school.
Really? So AI teachers that don't lose their patience anymore because...
Virtual classrooms, that's it. Everyone's in the metaverse now.
Really? But don't you miss the personal touch and, and having that eye-to-eye sort of conversation?
The technology is just so advanced that you can just step in and meet people in your brain like you would in real life, but nothing beats human connection, I guess.
I think so too, because I did in the 2025, it's very the recent posts and news that keeps coming up that AI is eventually in the future, in let's say 5-10 years, there'll be no doctors, there'll be no solicitors, there'll be no lawyers, there'll be no shopkeepers, there'll be no taxi drivers. The AI is going to take over. Has it actually happened now?
It has, yeah.
It has really happened.
Yeah, I have, the last time we checked, 150 businesses all run by AI.
Really? So what about chiropractors and therapists and pharmacists?
Increased, chiropractors have increased because we have machinery doing everything.
Yeah.
We have a lot more sedentary lifestyle.
Okay.
We don't move around as much as we used to.
Okay.
So we actually a lot more holistic therapies now that you can access through AI very quickly. So you can just run some machine.
Lucky for you. All this hard work. Yeah.
It's almost like a Therafix almost. Yeah.
You're loving your 2050s, aren't you?
Brilliant.
Oh my goodness. So what about you as a pharmacist? Do you still practice?
Oh no.
No, so people don't need medicine?
Well, I'm retired. So
She's looking after his 45 kids.
I'm looking after his kids while he's got a holistic therapy business going.
Because of the AI revolution, AI has allowed us to discover new medicines very quickly.
Yeah.
So now, before you would have a random chance of finding what medicine you would need. Now we have pills that as soon as you ingest them, they will diagnose your condition, what the problem is, and the AI will determine what the medicine needs to be, and it will just auto-convert. So medicine has advanced so much now that...
really? So people don't fear these major illnesses anymore?
No.
Wow, it's
Cancer
amazing.
in 2040, I believe. It's gone.
Everyone's living long, healthy lives.
Okay, there must be some sort of an issue with health or mental health. Anything like that occurs there in the 2050s?
I would say the only thing is probably the something you mentioned earlier, that human connection.
Yeah.
There is a bit of a loneliness epidemic sometimes.
Yeah.
Feelings of isolation, and you're very connected in the online world, but because everyone's everywhere, there's not many people in your house.
Yeah, because obviously our skin being our biggest organ, it's all about, it's a sensory, isn't it? And we need the touch to feel connected. So you must miss that.
Yeah,
something you're missing.
When you thought the massages don't have human touch.
Yeah. So you're doing really well. You're doing really well.
He's a billionaire now.
All those 45 kids are not one person. They're from all people craving him. Craving very misogynistic hands.
So the message is today, if anybody wants to be a massagist or chiropractor, they should really pursue that career now, because they're going to do so well in the 2050s. You're in demand. You're seriously in demand. But
Holistic, we saw even back in the 2025s and before that, big movement towards alternative medicine, holistic medicine. That has only grown more and more as we discovered the cures to all our ailments are always out there. They're always there through nature, and more we've discovered how to harness that.
okay. So what about on religious situation and spirituality? How is that practiced in 2050? Is that through AI as well? Do you have spiritual AI, Sant, Mahatma?
I think now that technology has taken away the other distractions and the everyday living, and the attachment to material things and work, etc., has gone. So people are more drawn to religion now because they're not caught up in their everyday life and distracted in the same way. So society's probably shifted more to be more spiritual.
That makes perfect sense. We've got time to, because now we always think that we've got this to do, that. Do we always put that, anything to do with religion and spirituality at the bottom of our list? Like meditation, something, I can't fit that in, I've got to get to work, I've got to do this, I've got to take the kids to school. That makes perfect sense. So that's good. Yeah. I'm happy about that. Can you teleport me as well with you now to 2050s?
Welcome to come on.
Will it allow me on your remote, an extra person?
Might take you one body part at a time. We'll put you back together.
Rikash will do that. You can put me back together. So what about, you guys look amazing. So obviously something in the 2050s, you're slowing down the aging process?
Yeah.
Wow.
The average age person lives to about 130.
Wow.
The only thing I haven't solved is hair loss.
I thought that was a fashion thing.
We're still trying to figure out. It seems to be invading all science at the moment.
I thought it was just a fashion look, but it suits you. You can get away with it.
Which is great. So people that we have in our circles, they're around for a very long time.
Okay, so let's talk about, because now in the 2025s, and we love our Bollywood, we love our Bhangra, and we love going to watching events, live shows. What's happening in the 2050s?
Sharma around. I think he's 95. He's still doing love movies.
He's still got a full head of hair.
Has he?
Yeah, he's still making love movies. Yeah.
Really? Obviously, if you're slowing down the aging process. But then I also heard in 2025 that they've got AI versions of these famous artists that they be sitting at home, the original artists, and these holographic sort of, they go there on stage and look like the real thing.
In 2050, all the stars, the stars, none of them are now real. They're all virtual. They're all artificially created.
That's what I was thinking.
The souls of the future that we are in, they aren't real human beings. They are artificial intelligence. Literally.
Exactly. So like Lata Mangeshkar, Kishore Kumar, you can actually see them performing on stage. It's just like a holographic sort of image, isn't it? But they look so real.
Oh God, completely real.
Well, now the technology's advanced. Actually, every movie is tailored to the individual person, and you become the main actor in it. So you watch yourself as sustainable. So if you want to be a,
Shah Rukh Khan's
yeah,
I mean, I always wanted to act along with Shah Rukh Khan or Akshay Kumar, so I can play that heroine. Yeah, it sounds amazing.
We spent a lot of time with Rani.
Yeah, I'm sure we got along with Rani. So how many movies have you done with Rani in 2050?
In 2025, to make a movie takes 6-7 months. In our area where we're from, it takes a press of a button. You just give the idea of the movie, and the AI makes the entire movie for you with whichever actor you want, and it's, as Alicia said, it's personalised to what you want the story to be.
Okay, so what about the datings on that? Like, what's it like to date a girl and
children? It's really good.
So obviously there's no restrictions, so and parents are cool about it. Parents are cool. Obviously they used to having a lot of movies with Rani Mukherjee, so everybody seems to be quite chilled out, and no, it sounds amazing. 2050 sounds, and you guys look oh wow, honestly, what can I say? So I'm quite excited to get there. And I got a shortcut. I can quickly go along with you.
But we can get you there, definitely.
So, okay, what do you miss about, I know you're in the 2050s, but what is you miss about 2025 or going back even the 70s, 80s? What do you miss? I'm struggling there.
Yeah, probably just that human social interaction. You just, everyone's on a gadget nowadays. AI's taken over and people aren't, there's no empathy or sympathy or emotion like it used to be back in the day.
It's more logical.
Yeah, everyone's, it's ABC.
That's it.
Just connecting one-on-one.
I suppose that's it, isn't it? There's also pros and cons as well. So it sounds exciting as well. There's me ready to come along with you. But also connection for me is also so important. And the real authentic romance and that loving connection, that eye to eye, and you know, I mean, so much has changed even now, how it used to be nowadays. We don't have those wonderful letters and, you know, somebody put effort into it. So that's a massive change. So, but I don't know, somehow we human species adapt, don't we, to our environment. But I think connection, because at the end of the day, we cannot forget we're a human species. We've got flesh and we need touch and we need that eye-to-eye connection. So I think I'm going to stay. I'm not going to go with you guys.
I miss chicken curries, to be honest. Chickens went extinct about 30 years ago. So I miss, because everything's so healthy, nothing beats just going down Stratford Road to have a dirty curry, a proper old school curry. Everything's so healthy in 2050, you don't get that. Everything is perfectly clean.
Yeah.
Sometimes you miss these things.
So the longevity obviously exists now, but then there's also the the concern there. You have to be together for such a long time now. So marriages and relationships have to last a lot longer now. So you have to bear each other a lot of patience because you're living longer. And but like you said, you sound like you seem to be moving and enjoying lots of.
I'm adapting.
Adapting. And mum's looking after the 45 kids, so you were having a good time. Well, honestly, you guys, you've done an amazing journey. Look, from the 50s, 60s, 70s, right to the 2050s, and the Sharmas. You are the incredible Asian superpower family. And just look forward to, I'm going to have another interview with you sometime in the future. I'm sure you guys going further ahead because I know you'll be coming back from Mars or something like that.
It won't be me, it'll be my virtual self.
Be your virtual self.
I'll probably reach my natural age where they're preserving my brain, but my thought process will still be passed backwards through air.
Yeah, I can imagine that. No, it's brilliant.
A little brain sitting on the sofa here, chat to them.
Oh, brilliant. Honestly, you guys, thank you so much for coming all that way. And mind you, it just took you probably, there's no concept of time, was there? So you just came here just like that. Yeah, super finger. So, okay, my wonderful audience, we're going to have another short break. And after the break, I think we're all very quite hungry. So we're going to have something interesting to eat. So join us there at the dinner table and we'll have a good chit chat and something fun to eat. So welcome back to the Dav Ubhi Show, and I have the Sharmas and we're having something interesting to eat. So what I thought I'll try on the menu today, it's the food they used to eat in the 1950s, 60s, and then the modern day food. And what's so special about this, because when Akash and Vishal came to Birmingham in the 1950s, they had to manage on their own. They had to eat food that was canned, and they were missing their spices. But Akash is going to show how they managed.
Yeah. I mean, we survived mainly off baked beans, but because we're desi, we like to put our own twist on everything. So we made our own version of tadka beans.
Yeah.
We're using Branston pickle. Branston pickle and curry powder. So you have to mix it. What you have to do is cut the onion, cut it nice and fine, put that in the pot, cook it down, Then add your beans, which, by the way, there wasn't the nice little lid where you could open it. You basically had to stab it open 500 times because I didn't have a tin opener. And then you get a big dollop of Branston pickle because it had like that acidity, that tangy taste. And then you just put a spoon of curry powder in there. There you go, you got your tadka beans.
That's it. And roti, you used to have bread instead of roti?
Yeah, just anything.
And that's how you managed.
With this, tadka beans.
Yeah.
So what's it like today? Is it any...
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I'm used to it now.
Are you used to it now?
From being on the show and eating it practically every day,
Yeah.
you just get used to it. But it's not the same. You don't put Branston pickle in it anymore.
You don't need to put Branston pickle.
Pickle.
But it worked in it at that time, and it's the closest thing to that bit of kick spiciness you could add to.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, they were proper creative and inventive back then because they didn't have much choice. But there were no spices around.
Yeah.
And you have to wait until, I mean, all the spices get imported to the UK at that time. You just have to make do with what you had, and you just make your own spices, make your own flavours.
Yeah.
And if it tasted close enough to home, you just put up with it and eat it. So fair play. They found Branston pickle, and then they were like, you know what, let's just stick it in beans, see what happens.
Yeah, it's amazing. So amazing. Heinz, baked beans, Branston pickle was still around, doing so strong.
It's interesting, you look now, you go to Tesco's, I remember about a year ago going to Tesco's, and they had curried Heinz beans. So it almost like Heinz beans a lot.
Exactly.
What we was experimenting with 50, 60 years ago is
And they're doing it now.
so profitable they can actually put it into a tin and people are buying it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm actually enjoying this. I made it after such a long time. And obviously I put a little bit of touch of jeera and stuff. But no, so coming to the modern day food, the pizza.
You're spoiling us.
So it still goes well, doesn't it? The 1950s food, the baked beans, tadka baked beans, and the pizza, it works hand in hand, doesn't it?
It's great. The good thing about this is that you've still got your freezer pizzas. But you've got the choice of somebody making them and
That's right.
having fresh baked. You know, you've got every type of base now, every type of topping. You think about the different flavours we have now.
Yeah, so much choice.
We even have like Indian pizza companies now, like Mr. Singh's.
Yeah.
You have your paneer or your like curried chicken on the pizza. I don't think in the 1950s we could have ever seen that day.
No.
I actually saw a picture on social media. Somebody made a pizza with pindia on it. But I mean, people experimenting with anything. Pizza kuch bhi left over to sipado as a topping. But I tell you, I just feel like the baked beans in the 1950s, there's something nostalgic about it still, doesn't it? And you can't go wrong with having it again and again. And I'm glad this was on our menu today. And there, look, the special dessert.
I know, Angel Delight.
And you just asked me that, do you still get these?
I was like,
It's got the packets, it showed the packets, yeah.
I thought it was something.
And they still look the same, the packets as well.
Literally the same, I know. I'm shocked. I thought it was confined to the 1980s. I had no realization that 2025 we still had it.
They still have them, exactly.
Banana's my favourite one.
They had this back in primary and secondary school
Did they?
for desserts.
It's so easy to make as well.
That's what I mean. You could make big portions of it. Quite Just a couple of packets, and there you go. That's for dessert.
The speciality we used to have when I came to this country was that tip top, remember? And with the fruit salad. That was so popular.
The big thing.
Yeah.
Is that the sweet?
Mum's made.
Yeah.
Oh, I might think of something else.
We used to get like fresh fruit and stuff, and then have it with the
All with jelly. Red jelly, fruits on top, ginger fruit, put in the fridge, red jelly.
jelly and trifle.
Yeah, that was very popular, wasn't it, back in the days?
Everybody loved that.
Yeah, and all the families to get together in the back room, the front room, roti khakin, that was like, that was our treat.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And all generations, apne siane and the kids, we just used to eat together. But you don't have that anymore now.
No,
I don't have this.
And we went,
I mean, they have them, but we don't eat them.
we went posh, we got Vienessa.
Oh yes, that was a craze, wasn't it?
Every time we went to the Viennetta phase.
Yeah, the mint one.
The mint one.
I remember that one as well. That was.
Like you've arrived because you had Viennetta.
So what's now? What's the speciality now for desserts?
Thinking.
But that's the thing, isn't it? Because we've got so many cultures and so many kind of tastes from around the world.
You're spoilt for choice again.
You know, it depends if you go to an Italian or a Mexican or a...
Yeah.
There's so many dessert shops that have popped up all
That's
over the
right
place
as well. There's coffee and dessert shops.
It's almost a play on your words. You said what are we having for dessert? I think people say, where are we getting for dessert?
That's it, exactly.
There's so many dessert shops and the choices of all cultures, from tiramisu through to cheesecake through to ice cream. You can go to any shop within 2 miles and have as many desserts as you want.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I think we all love our desserts, don't we? A special treat.
A lot of the time it's like, what are you craving for dinner?
Yeah,
You don't really have a preset plan. You just like what you feel like.
yeah.
And you just go out and get it. Whether that's you make it from the shop or you go buy it from takeout, whatever it is. So yeah.
Would you sometimes eat your own things in the evenings, or you all eat the same food?
When we're at home together, we all make a deal of sitting at the dinner table and eating together, which is nice.
That's good because people are losing that special connection, that sitting together at the table. So that's very good.
TV dinners. I'm not. I like to
Sit at the dinner.
dining table and eat. She likes to watch it like live or something while she's watching. But mostly, if we're having dinner, we make sure we have that protected time to sit together and eat.
Yeah.
It's not like you eat and then I'll eat. That it's dinner time. We'll sit together and eat.
So can you cook any good sabji or roti or rice? Can you?
I can cook. To be fair, I get like the pre-made tadkas from like a jar, and then I marinate my chicken with that, and then I can make a curry from that.
I didn't know you could get pre-made
like-
tadkas.
Like arbra curry paste.
Oh, you can
in a
get
jar.
that. Oh, I didn't know
You just
that.
add the paste and the water.
See, this made everything so easy.
Exactly. So when you've got kids at uni, those are the kind
That's
of
what I
things
do,
that
yeah.
I don't need to pre-cook everything.
Yeah,
There's no need to freeze it and
yeah,
do all of that.
yeah.
You can just give them the jars and they just have to get the meat or the vegetables that they want. And then the tadka's ready in the jar.
Oh wow, that is so easy. That would have been so easy for us back in the days when we got married. the gutte and the peeling, and it's been hard work. You know what we've been through. It's been tough, and the tears, and you know.
Or just eat it.
So what about yourself? Are you good with gunini atta and the basic roti belni
I
and
have to say, he's laughing because I'm not.
you know?
I think I make a good curried pasta.
Okay.
More of a pasta, like Italian kind of vibe instead. I think it happens, you become complacent when you have mum, and for us, we have our grandparents who cook Indian food all the time.
Yeah.
That you just want to then have your own thing, don't you?
Alicia's really good at putting chips in the oven. She's nailed that
She
one.
can do more.
Okay, I want to ask a different type of question now. We're just coming to the end of the show. I can't believe we had such an amazing time. On my recent radio show, I was talking about Ajkal Dinyani, especially the guys, when they have to propose to a girl, they have to save up so much money for the ring and the venue. Are you that type of guy? Would you do that?
I would, yeah.
You
I
would?
think it's like the chivalrous type of thing to do, right? If
Really?
you get rid of that, then I feel like I'll have to otherwise it'll resort to me FaceTiming asking, do you want to get married?
Really? But in our time, we was just like, Chat Mangni, Chat Shadi. We still had a good, solid relationship. Do you really think you need a ring, an expensive ring that costs more than a car? That's what I was talking about on the radio.
It all depends on, I guess, the woman.
Depends on the woman. So what about you, Alicia? If somebody just gave you the guy you totally such deep connection in love with, and he just gave you like a simple ring and just took you to the local restaurant and proposed to you, would you feel less loved?
It depends on their earning potential. I think it's important, like if they're doing really well, that it's in proportion to where they are.
Okay, then it seems...
A ring nowadays symbolizes that commitment, because as women, we sacrifice so much as well. It's not necessarily the
you're deserving of it.
What it symbolizes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have, if you have children, or you stop working, whatever it is, as you go through those other steps, it's the least they can do as well. I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't know, as in our generation, I believe things become more materialistic. We're basing our relationship now on their income and their status of life. But how come we didn't have that pressure? How come we just trusted our love and was fine with simple things?
I think it's just a time thing.
Yeah.
I think it's, what the weddings were in the 30s, the 40s, really basic. And then you sort of moved into the 80s, 90s, our time in the 90s, they did it as more of a community.
Yeah.
They were still, if you think they had 400 or 500 people, but it was in the sports hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The venue probably wasn't as expensive,
It wasn't, no.
but they fed a lot of people.
They did.
Whereas now it's like the cost is on the venues and all of the but only a handful of people
Turn up, yeah.
I mean, it's extortionate now. For people who can afford it, brilliant.
Yeah, it's good. Good luck to them. Yeah, exactly.
I think the worry is the
pressure.
Pressure on.
It's effect on people who can't afford it.
Yeah.
That they must keep up with the Joneses, and then people who put themselves in unproportional debts to try and make themselves. That's where I feel uncomfortable with the whole, because it's not just about one event anymore now.
It's not.
You jog or engagement.
You spent most of it on just on the engagement and the proposal. What are you going to do about the wedding and the honeymoon? Pressure. If you're forever working extra hours, you come back in the days and, back in time when you have to work those extra hours just to save for the wedding now.
And I think it is changing, don't get me wrong. I mean, when we had the pandemic, we did go to simplification.
That was good. Right? I went to a few weddings and enjoyed ourselves so much.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I've seen actually more and more the trend now is, even reading Chang, the number of destination weddings that are popping up now. Seems to be, not completely cheaper option, but seems to be a cheap alternative. 25 people either side, go somewhere, Spain, I don't know, wherever, right?
People are valuing the sort of the more meaningful weddings. You've kind of gone from the loads of people to the really expensive weddings to actually who's at the wedding and what do they need to meet, and that's what the couple are deciding.
Yeah.
And I think that's nice as well.
It is, yeah. I think that's good, and somehow now we're at a stage in our life that our children, we call them our children, but they're so much mature than we were. They know everything, exactly what you want in life, and we've got to also respect that.
Oh yeah, our generation very much, we're pretty much...
Bit naive as well,
the line, told there's going to be reception, there's going to be this at the wedding. We had a say to a point, but not complete say, whereas I think this generation and their kin, they design what they want it to be, as simple or as complex as it could be 10 people either side. Well, that's important to them, 10 important people, or they want 200 people, right? It's more meaningful to how they want it now rather than our generation. We just, I tell a funny joke. We were in Nando's a couple of months back, and we walked in, ordered some food, and some random guy comes up and goes, "Oh, how are you? I haven't seen you in 30 years." I'm like, "Who are you?" Because your wedding was brilliant. Like, right, really great wedding. I'm sitting there, and we went and sat down to eat, and I said to him, "Is it yours?" I'm like, I said to him, "Who he is?" So I went back to his table and said, "Sorry, if I guess it. I don't know who you are." He said, "You're my wedding?" I said, "Yeah, I think I remember. Who are you?" He goes, right, so uncle. Oh, yeah. He goes, "Well, I'm his nephew, and what happens on the wedding day? He wanted to have a couple of drinks, but he didn't want to catch a taxi, so he brought us with him."
That's how it used to happen.
I'm like, oh my God.
Extra people.
Yeah, you don't know.
Do you know who they were?
But that's what used to happen. That's normal. Every Tom, Dick and Harry used to come to the wedding and we didn't even know everybody were. But now, you guys, it has to be so official. The table numbers, everything. Yeah, it's names on there. So we can't get away with that anymore. And we can't do that, can we? Anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying the meal, and we're going to continue having the dessert and have seconds. We've got so much left over, and thank you so much for making this a wonderful afternoon, evening. And I'm going to say a lovely goodbye to our lovely audience now, but let's continue, guys. Continue eating.
Thank you.
Thank you. And just like that, we've come to the end of the Sharma episode. What a fun-packed show filled with laughter, great stories, and unforgettable moments. My lovely guests were absolutely super and so entertaining. The Dav Ubhi Show is all about bringing stories to life, and today was no exception. Get ready, the next episode is just around the corner, and you won't want to miss it. So I'd love to see you all very soon.
Okay.